They take my rent, they cash my grocery checks, they use my Netflix password. But the second I try to make a decision, "You're still young, Lainey. Let the adults handle it." So I stopped asking for permission and started changing the locks. My name is Lainey and I am 28 years old. I have a full-time job as a graphic designer. I pay exactly half of every bill in this house: rent, electricity, water, internet, even the damn trash pickup. I bought the new fridge when the old one died. I replaced the broken porch light. I even paid for Dad's prescription last month when his insurance lapsed. I'm not a guest. I'm not a kid. I'm a partner in this household. But you wouldn't know it by the way they treat me. Every Sunday night, we have family meetings. Mom, Dad, my 31-year-old brother Ryan, and me. Ryan gets to pick the cable package. Dad chooses the thermostat settings. Mom decides what groceries we buy. And me? I get asked, "Do you have any laundry you want me to fold, sweetie?" Like I'm still in high school. Like I don't work 50 hours a week. Like I don't pay for half the roof over our heads. Last month, I tried to suggest we switch to a cheaper electric company. I did the research, made a spreadsheet, showed them we could save $80 a month. Dad patted my head and said, "That's cute, honey, but let me handle the bills. You focus on your art stuff." My art stuff pays the bills, Dad. Then came the breaking point. I wanted to repaint my room. Just my room, not the living room, not the kitchen, just the four walls I sleep between. I picked a soft sage green, bought the paint, got a Saturday off work, was about to start rolling when Mom walked in, arms crossed. "Lainey, you can't just paint without asking. What if you pick a color we don't like?" I stared at her. "It's my room," she shrugged. "It's our house." I didn't yell, I didn't cry. I just put the paint can down, walked out, and made a call to a locksmith. That night, while everyone was watching TV, I came home with a small paper bag. Didn't say a word. Went straight to my room, closed the door, locked it from the inside. Then I unscrewed the old doorknob, took it off, installed the new one, heavy brass, keyed lock, 2 keys, one for me, one not for them. I stepped out, handed Mom the receipt. "New lock," I said. 89 bar 42. I'll deduct it from next month's rent. She blinked. "What? Why?" "Because if I don't get a say in this house, then I'm not living in it like a child. I'm turning my room into my own space, my rules, my paint, my privacy, and if you want to come in, you knock, and you wait for me to say yes." Ryan laughed from the couch. "Dramatic much?" I looked at him. "You got your own apartment at 24. Why do you get to be an adult?" "And I don't?" He didn't answer. Dad stood up, face red. "Lainey, you can't just change locks in your parents' house. That's disrespectful." I stayed calm. "I can, and I did, and I'll do it again if I have to. I'm not asking to run the whole house. I'm asking to control my own room. In the house I help pay for. If that's disrespectful, then I guess I'm guilty." Silence. Mom looked like I'd slapped her. Dad looked like he didn't recognize me. Ryan just stared at his phone. I walked back into my room, closed the door, turned the lock. Click. The sound echoed like a gunshot. The next morning, I came, out for coffee. Everyone was quiet. No one looked at me. I made my toast, sat at the table, waited. Finally, Mom spoke. "We talked last night. We didn't realize how much this was bothering you." I sipped my coffee. Didn't react. Dad cleared his throat. "We're proud of you, Lainey. You're responsible. You're independent. We still see you as our little girl." I put my mug down. "I know, but your little girl pays half the mortgage. Your little girl fixed the dishwasher last week. Your little girl hasn't been 16 in over a decade. I love you, but I need you to see me. Really see me. Or I'll start looking for my own place." Ryan snorted. "Good luck finding anything for what you're paying here." I smiled. "Actually, I already looked. Found a cute 1-bedroom downtown, move-in ready. Same price as my half of this place. With my own kitchen, my own thermostat, and no one to ask permission to paint." That shut him up. They didn't apologize, not right away, but something shifted. That afternoon, Mom knocked on my door. Knocked, waited for me to open it. Handed me a paintbrush. Sage green, right? I like it. I hugged her. Didn't say anything. Just hugged her. Dad came in later. Looked at the walls. Nodded. Good choice. Need help cutting in the edges? I said yes. We painted together. Him on the ladder, me on the floor. No music, no chatter. Just quiet. Peaceful. Respectful. When we finished, he put his hand on my shoulder. You've grown up, kiddo. I'm sorry I didn't notice. I didn't cry, but I wanted to. But here's the twist no one saw coming. 2 days later, Ryan came into my room, closed the door behind him, looked around, then said, "So, you think I could borrow a key?" I raised an eyebrow. "Why?" "You've got your own room," he sighed, rubbed the back of his neck. Mom went through my drawers again, looking for missing spoons. Dad unplugged my gaming console to save electricity. They still treat me like I'm in college, but I don't pay rent. I don't buy groceries. I just live here. And it sucks. I stared at him. You? The golden child? The adult of the family? He laughed, bitter. They only call me that so they don't have to call you anything. You're the one carrying this house, Lainey, not me. Never me. I didn't give him a key. I handed him a locksmith's number. "Get your own," I said, "and deduct it from your allowance." He grinned. First real grin I'd seen from him in years. That night I sat on my newly painted floor, leaned against my bed, looked at my phone, scrolled through apartment listings, deleted them all. Beep. Not leaving. Not yet. Because for the first time, this house feels like mine too. Not because I changed the locks, but because they finally unlocked something in themselves. I thought painting my room and locking my door would be the end of it. I was wrong. The next week, Mom started knocking before entering. Dad stopped calling my job your little art thing. Ryan even said "excuse me" when he walked past my open door. Small changes, tiny signs, but they meant everything. Then came the Sunday. Meeting, same table, same coffee, same routine. Only this time, Dad slid a folder toward me. "What's this?" I asked. "Our household budget," he said. "We want you to take over the bills." I blinked. "What?" Mom smiled. "You're better at it than we are. You saved us $80 on electricity. You caught that double charge on the water bill last month. You even negotiated a better internet rate. It's time you ran the finances." Officially. I stared at the folder. Didn't touch it. "Why now?" Dad sighed. "Because you were right. We treated you like a kid while you were holding us up. That's not fair, and it's not smart. You're the most responsible one here. It's time we admitted it." Ryan whistled. "Damn, does this mean she gets to cut off my Xbox if I don't pay my share?" I grinned. "Yep." He groaned. "I'm doomed." I took the folder, not because I wanted power, but because I wanted respect. I spent that week reorganizing everything, set up autopay, created a shared spreadsheet, even started a household emergency fund, funded by all of us. For the first time, I wasn't just paying bills, I was running the house, and it felt good. Too good, because 2 weeks later, the twist hit. I got a call from the bank. "Ms. Laney, just confirming, you're aware your parents' joint savings account has been closed, and a new one was opened under your name as primary holder." I froze. "What?" "No, I didn't do that." The banker paused. The paperwork was signed by both your parents, and you're listed as the sole financial manager. Is there an issue?" I hung up, marched into the living room, found Mom folding laundry, Dad reading the paper. "Why did you put me as primary on the house account?" I asked. Voice steady, eyes sharp. They looked at each other. Then, at me. "We're retiring," Mom said. I blinked. "What?" Dad put down his paper. "Not fully, but we're cutting back. I'm going part-time at the shop. Mom's quitting her side job. We're handing over the reins. To you." My stomach dropped. "You're serious?" Mom nodded. "We've been talking about this for months. We're tired, Lainey, and you're not just ready. You're already doing it. Better than we ever did." I didn't cry. I didn't celebrate. I just sat down. Hard. This wasn't about paint or locks anymore. This was about trust, real, heavy, Life-changing trust. Ryan didn't take it well. "You're running the house now?" he yelled that night. "So you get to decide if I can have friends over, if I can order pizza, if I can leave a light on?" I looked him dead in the eye. "No, I get to decide if you pay your share. If you don't, you're out. Same rules as any roommate." He laughed. "You wouldn't kick out your own brother." I didn't flinch. "Try me." He stared at me, saw I wasn't bluffing, muttered, "Whatever," and walked off. But here's the twist. He didn't fight me. He got a second job, started paying his share on time. Every month, even added $50 to the emergency fund for being a jerk. I didn't say thank you. I just updated the spreadsheet and smiled. 3 months passed. I balanced the budget, paid the bills, planned for taxes, even started a home improvement fund. First project, a new deck. All of us voted. All of us contributed. We weren't just a family anymore. We were a team. Then Ryan dropped his own bomb. "I'm moving. Out." We were at dinner. Pasta night. Everyone froze. Mom dropped her fork. "What? Why?" Ryan shrugged. "Found a place. 2 bedrooms. Downtown. Rent's cheap. I can afford it now." Dad frowned. "But you just started paying your share. You're finally stepping up?" Ryan looked at me. "Because of her. She didn't let me coast. She didn't let me hide. She made me grow up. And now, I want my own place, my own rules, my own mess." I didn't say anything, just raised my glass. To Ryan, finally becoming an adult, he grinned. "Shut up, Lainey." We all laughed. The night before he moved out, he knocked on my door. I opened it. He was holding a small box. "What's this?" I asked. He handed it to me. "Housewarming gift for when you take over the whole place." I opened it. Inside, a brass key, engraved, "Property of Lainey, CEO of this house." I laughed. Then hugged him. Tight. "Thanks, jerk." He hugged back. "Thanks for not letting me stay a kid." Ryan moved out last weekend. Mom cried. Dad grilled burgers. I helped carry his boxes. That night, I sat alone on the new deck, looked up at the stars, listened to the quiet. Mom came out, sat beside me, didn't speak for a long time. Then she said, "You know, we always thought Ryan would be the one to take over. The boy, the responsible one. But you didn't wait to be chosen. You stepped up, you fixed what was broken, you held us together, and you never asked for credit." I looked at her. "I didn't do it for credit. I did it because it needed to be done." She kissed my forehead. "We see you now, Lainey, not as our little girl, but as the woman who saved this family. I still live in my sage green room. I still pay half the bills. I still run the budget. But now, I'm not fighting for respect. I'm building a future, with my parents as partners, with Ryan as a friend, with myself as the leader I was always meant to be. I didn't have to leave home to grow up. I just had to stop letting them treat me like I never did. And that changed everything.